Good morning, Woody. Look here. Wood dog. Woody, look up here. Woody getting a haircut. He needs it, don't he? I don't know. Look like a little hippie. Yeah, I'm on my way taking Woody to the groomers, and I'd love to be there first, but I'm already running late, so I'm not going to be there first. But we're going to go as quick as we can. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all in a bit. All right, I dropped Woody off now. I'm here at Jack in the Box, getting the boys a breakfast jack, getting me a cup of coffee, getting Gia a plain croissant. Plain. Anyway, then I head home. We got rain last night, or early this morning. Didn't rain a lot, but it did wet the ground down. And but we are expecting maybe some more rain this afternoon. Rain more north of us. We always get the tail end of these little fronts that come through. And sometimes they don't bring a lot with them. Up above, the other side of J&L, a few miles up, they got like 4 inches of rain. I don't know what J&L got. Maybe I got the same, I don't know. I really don't know what we got. Thank you, have a good day. Thank you. All right. Okay. All right. Go feed Ivan and Miracle. Didn't get to the feed store yesterday. Fixed to go this morning. Get back. At some point they'll call me about Woody. And I go with him, but I'm going to work in the meantime in my storeroom over when I get back. Feed store over there. Ivan! I know he's out here. He was talking to me a minute ago. Ivan! There he is. Come on, Ivan. I don't know how much rain we got last night, early this morning. The pond looks fresher. It just looks fresh, you know. They have a little bit of water in this low place over here, but of course it's bone dry. So got a little bit of rain. It'll soak up quick, it'll dry. We'll go back and check the back pond. Cows are in here on a roll of hay right now. And, they're drinking water with the goats. I'm keeping water running the goat pen. They go in there to get water. That cow there is the one I had to put over in the dance. She comes up the gate, we'll get her out of there and put her back with my cows there in a while. Wherever she comes around that gate. Supposed to get another batch of rain this afternoon. I'm hoping we do. You can see there ain't no water standing nowhere, you know, on level ground anyway. But I want to see what the pond looks like back here to freshen it up any at all. Hopefully it did. I had my rain gauge. I need to get it fixed. I didn't put it back up. It needs a little bit of water in the low place there, but that's just it didn't hit it much. No. No, it wasn't that much. There's not anything in the slough here. The slough always has water getting rain at all. Speak of. Nothing there. Alright, I gotta go to the feed store. Got clear skies for a while. And that's what they told us on the Weather Channel this morning. Said you'll have a time in the middle of the day of clear skies. And this afternoon, that's supposed to work back in some more. I hope we get some. Most of it goes north of us. We're on the very south end of those fronts when they come through, and a lot of times the very end don't have much. But any bit will help. It'll help the surface grass anyway.
Buster Kippy going with Pawpaw to the feed store. Yeah, we're going to the feed store. Woody's getting a haircut, so he didn't make the trip. He didn't make the trip, did he? But we are. Anyway, it won't take long. Get back here and do some work.
You're doing, huh?
Oh no, I've had him for a while. This is Buster.
Oh.
I saw you out here. I said Ralph's hiding out. He's hiding.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put the more and more products that we're getting.
All right, I'll be back up there. I'm gonna get some feed.
All right.
Okay, y'all got a peacock loose?
And no, it showed up yesterday.
Woo, doggy.
Another customer had called and they got an emu that showed up at their place.
Oh my goodness.
So somebody mentioned this as a livestock.
All right, I'm getting some extra stuff today, okay?
Steadily getting more and more things in and trying to make room.
Yeah, you know, winter's coming, man. You know, that feed business is gonna pick up big time.
Well, that's what we were slow for a couple months there, and that's what I told you.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, the wintertime when the grass stops growing, that's what's start coming in. But
Grass is about to stop growing too, but as dry as it got, but that rain last night helped.
I say that 70% of our sales, well, 50% of our sales is all chicken. And then, you know, a little bit of cows.
Yeah.
A whole lot of dogs.
Yeah.
And yeah, and it's like the people that weren't following Facebook have been popping in here today. They've come to see the vet that they decided not to vet it because of the rain last night.
That's chicken park. I love it. Did a drafted chicken.
One of our customers, I'll make those.
Let me get the gate. Get the gate. Yeah, it's slick out here, ain't it?
Yeah, I understand that the forklift will start up out here and she'll start tearing at the door to get out of here. She thinks you gotta go riding everywhere I go.
Yeah, that's where they are.
Or get on the mule. The first few rounds I had the hover on the mule, and then after that it was, I mean,
Hey, Ralph, dust yourself off, still looks so dirty.
How we doing, buddy? I'm filming you.
You filming me? Ralph, go ahead and get in there.
Get over here.
well, that's what you go with.
Let's see.
Yeah, we can.
All right, what I've done, I've got a measurement over here. I'm gonna take a screw. Then I'm working by myself. I've got the measurement here at 4 foot, okay? And I put a screw right there, a long screw sticking out. And I hang my 2x4, set it on top of that, because I'm working by myself. And balance it, and I put another one down here. I've got them marked all the way across at 4 foot high. And that'll hold them while I come back and put screws into the studs themselves. Okay? And then we'll do the same thing on the ends, both ends. At least out for a little while, just like right in here, okay? And I get that done. I've got some plywood here, look here. This plywood is 2 foot by 4 foot. Those are cutoffs from the inside of the house. And it'll be plenty strong for what we need to do, okay? And so I saved them, and Ted saved them for me. He said, I saved these cutoffs, you can always use them. And I sure can. Okay. It's sitting on a screw here, it's sitting on a long screw there. And it's checked out, it's level. So now I'll come back and I'll put screws in each one of those studs. That's gonna be the back of the countertop. 4 foot off the floor. It'll be 5 foot from ground level, okay? Should never have a problem with any kind of flooding if we haven't even had another Harvey to get that deep, okay? All right, it's level. Put screws in all across here. Back this one out, I'll leave it here. We do that all the way across. 2 of these long screws on each one all the way across. Then we'll come off each end with a short one 2 foot out. Then we'll start our front piece across, okay? The outer edge of it, I cut the end of this one here, and one that's joined here, it'll go on down to the corner. I needed to be able to at least tie into 2 different ones before I get to the corner. Okay. It will come down this whole back wall, 16 foot. It's a 2 foot shelf, okay, 2 foot. Dorothy sent some brackets for other shelves that go up above that. And then it'll come along this wall, it'll be cut off out here at some point, 6 foot. It'll come out 6 foot. These pieces are 4 foot long. So you'll have a 2 foot piece coming this way, and you'll have to add a 4 to it, so you'll come out 6 foot from that corner. I think that's an 8 foot stud, so it'll cut off at whatever point. And it'll come out, you know, and have legs on the outside. The outside of the frame will be just like this, except it'll set out from the wall 2 foot. And it'll have legs supporting it instead of the studs. These have studs supporting them all the way to the ceiling. These here have legs. That'll be a little bit more difficult, but what I'll do, I'll cut my legs, a couple of them, and they'll be temporarily hold it in place till I get it all set up. Then I can brace it all up and move the legs where I need them. Then I put the top on them. And it's gonna be some good shelves. Be plenty high. Just level all the way around. It's a little bit more difficult by yourself, but it's not impossible, you know, it's not impossible. A little bit slower. So what I'll do, I've got a little bracket, I'll put a little L bracket on that 2x4, 2 foot out from that back wall. And I'll attach this, the shelf board coming this way to it. And I'll come out here wherever it lands and I'll put a leg on it. And I'll do the same thing down here and I'll put a piece in. And I'll put what they call a scab or splice, whatever you're gonna call it, on the back side so you can't see it, hooking them both together out here. Like with that one, it's connected to the wall, it'll be connected with just a splice on the back side of it, you know, 2x4 on the back side, screwed in all up and down it. So then it'll be legs, it'll be pretty strong. And once we get that done, then we'll come off of it and we'll come this way with the one coming this way. Yeah. Yeah, and I'll have it done. I think I can get this done today. Crazy little birdie. Little birdie won't come here and start trouble. That little kippy dog. There comes the wood dog, old handsome wood dog. Hadn't been to the groomers. He's so pretty. Oh, Buster's so pretty. Birdie's so pretty. Oh, there comes Tiki dog. He's so pretty. Everybody's pretty. Uh-oh, the chase is on. They can't take it. All right. All right, guys, look here. We'll measure over 2 foot from the back, this back edge. Okay, the back edge, 2 foot. And it comes right here. This is 2 foot. All right, we'll take this bracket and we can mount it where the back edge is even with that 2 foot mark. See that? Just like that. And screw it into here. Then the 2x4 going across the building will screw into the back. And we'll also toenail it or put some screws down in the top. And I'll show you how we do that here in a second. That'll hold it while I'm getting it all put together. Okay, and we'll leave it. We won't take them down. These are awesome little brackets. They come in handy. And so that's how we'll do that first, okay? Get my drill here. Okay, you see I come out over here. I put the little bracket there and hold it long enough then I put some, what you call a toenail in from the back side in from the top into that 2x4 bolted to the wall. And this is temporary, it's coming down. We'll splice in at that end, on down the other end. I put a bracket down there also, like this little metal bracket. It's level, and these are all temporary braces you see on here. It's all temporary braces. And once I get it tied in down here, then we'll measure out, we'll start putting some legs on it, okay? And then we'll come on down this way, 4 foot past this edge. So it'll be 16 foot long across here and come out on that wall over 6 foot. And we'll cut off whatever we don't need over here. Okay? It's pretty tough by yourself. I'm gonna be honest with you, because you're just temporarily putting a screw in one end to hold it long enough. You get down here to put a brace here and level at the same time. You got to drill under your armpit and the screws in your mouth, and you level in the other hand. So yeah, it's pretty. You need 3 arms, or maybe 3 or 4 legs. You gotta prop up and go with it. Anyway, I'm getting it done. I'm gonna measure out now 2 foot over there. I put my little bracket. I'll cut me a piece to fit from here to it, and I'll put a scab on the back of it. And when I talk about a scab, it's just a splice in behind, another 2 or 4 screwed in on both sides of the cut. You'll never see it, but it'll be there. And we'll have a leg there pretty close to it so it won't give, okay? It's not gonna give from that end, and I'll put a leg pretty close to the splice so it doesn't give there either, okay? And I'm trying to watch for the grocery guy too. He's bringing groceries. G went to get us some lunch, and her and Kim and Levi. And so I'm gonna try to get this part done before they get back. These little old brackets at McCoy's, I think they're somewhere around 79 cents, maybe even 99 cents. But I'm gonna tell you what, they're strong, and you can't beat them. Anywhere you want to brace something, you know, studs going onto the floor over here, you can put them on the beside it, the extra bracing. And stuff like I used over here for it, you know, tying that in. They're awesome. I always try to keep a bunch of them on hand. I'm down to about 3 or 4. Down to 3 or 4. I need to make a trip to McCoy's. Oh, here's how a splice goes. You see, I put this behind it. It's behind it and screwed in here. And this, from this point to this bracket, is 37.5 inches. I cut one, put right in here. It'll screw into here and into there. It'll be fine. All right, this is how it's gonna look, okay? That's what it's gonna look. It'll look all the way down. It's laid up on it right now. It's laid up just, but before I put them on here, I'm gonna put legs on it, okay? I'm gonna put a leg every 4 foot. There'll be like a leg right here, and there'll be a leg at that end of that one, and then there'll be a leg right in the center. 3 legs. 2 or 4s will work, but I'm short on 2 or 4, so I think I'm gonna go back to my pile I keep back at the back and get me some older ones, or 2 or 6s, whatever I got back there. I'm gonna use these here for the coming off this direction. And so yeah, it's gonna be pretty neat. These just laid up here right now. Pretty good little shelves. Be high and dry. But I'm gonna put my legs on it first. I can't go get my legs until the grocery man comes. She said he's on his way. I'm going to get some measurements here right now. Because I want to come out one piece of plywood out. That's 4 foot on each end over here. And I don't want to go all the way, at least right now. I can always add on if I want to. But that's where I want to go to. I want it to be kind of U-shaped along this back wall, okay? Yeah. All right, all this is temporary. Just kept it level, kept it at the distance. This here is holding it 24 inches out from the wall, you know. And this is holding it level with this one here. And this screw will be removed. Once I put the legs on it, all this stuff here will come off. Okay. All right. So let's just get out there and wait for the grocery man. So I can't go get the lumber right now for the legs, and that'll be something fairly easy to do this afternoon. It's gonna be good. Yeah, these just lay, and we'll screw them down, and they'll be great. And I got plenty of room under here. Also, I can put some shelving, just some shelves, not a countertop, it's shelves underneath for things that may not be so important if they got wet, you know. We're praying and hoping we don't ever have another flood, so they'd always be dry anyway. But if I can, I'm gonna put stuff along the bottom, and I'll put another shelf up here. Oh, that's gonna be hard to reach, but we can do it, okay? Yeah, because I got a lot of stuff to come over here. It's very important, like my generators and stuff like that. They need to be in here. It's a good home for them. It'll keep them high and dry, and it'll be handy if we need them. We sure ain't got no room in the house. All right, boys, let's go wait for the grocery man. Woody says, I can't get dirty, Papa. I've been to the groomers. I can't get dirty. Well, you better tell Buster not to be rolling you around the dirt. You know how Buster is, Woody. You know how he is. Woody said, I need a nap. I hadn't had a nap all morning. I need a nap. What dog? What dog? He's out. He's passed out. All right, I got 3 legs from my scrap pile. 2 of 6s. And I'll come back when I get ready to do my other little piece. I'll need 2 more for it. I may use 4x4s on it. Yeah, I don't see no more short 2 of 6s. They all laugh at me because I saved stuff, but see, I've saved buying a whole 12-foot board for 3 legs, 3 4-foot legs. I had 3 in my scrap pile. Solid, good boards. There you are. The way my dad did it, the way I do it. The way Kim does it. Yeah. All right, what I'm going to do, I'll measure down 4 foot, which this is a 4-foot piece. So I know where 4 foot is, and we'll put a leg right here, okay? And then 4 foot is down here, and then we'll just measure out the center, and I'll put another leg. Okay, one right here. So, hang on. Okay. One at the 4 foot, one at the 4 foot. This space between it was 90 inches. So I measured over 45. We'll put one right here. Then we can take this braces here out. And they'll be there. Okay, that's the center leg. And I'll put a screw at the bottom into the floor so it don't move at the bottom. But anyway, that's the center. And I took the brace out. This brace will come out later when we put the top on it, okay? It's just holding the 24 inches apart. All right, I got the 3 legs in. The top are going real simple, but I gotta put the wings on before I put this last top on, because I gotta screw in from the back side of the one coming out this way. And I'm tired, and my battery over there has run out of juice. I'm gonna charge it up, and I'll go ahead and charge the other one up where I'm at it. And we have a birthday party, I think, tomorrow. I may come back late this afternoon and work on it. If I don't, it'll be Monday before I come back out here. But yeah, the easy parts, actually, the whole thing's not that hard. So I've got the foundation built, okay? And I'll come off with a piece over there, let it run out wild also, just like that one is, and attach it, and I put a leg in it temporarily, and I brace it all off. Then when I put the end on it and the permanent leg, I'll take the braces off, and I'll cut those ends that's sticking out past it. I'll cut them off. Yeah, I never know it's there. Same way with this end down here. Same way with this end here. So it'll be U-shaped. It's gonna be a U-shaped countertop. And got plenty of wood here for it. And I'll go back and get some more of those legs, or I'll get some, I got some 4x4 sharp 4x4s down there in the pile. I can use them for the corner legs over here if I don't have any more 2x6s. And yeah, we about there. Then I'll take all my insulated pipe and I'll put it back behind here on the floor for temporarily. Move the ladder out of the way. I've got a table over in the other storeroom that needs to be brought out, and I have Ben set it right here with 2 chairs. It's a tall table, and it's got tall chairs. And I use it for like a work table sometimes, tinkering on stuff. But and one corner, well, we'll come in with electricity also, probably this corner up here, and I'm gonna have some plugs around on the top of the countertop all the way around. One in each corner, and maybe one in the center of each one of these walls, and in case we need to plug, chargers in and stuff like that. So that's the plan. I got a lot done. I'm pretty proud of what I got done by myself. My battery's tired, and I'm tired. All right, guys, I'm gonna close this video off. I'm tired. I got my battery charging. G brought lunch, some tacos. Love tacos. And we're gonna sit here and relax for a while. You can see the time behind me. And I may go back out this afternoon and work on it. I may not. But right now I'm tired. I'll catch you guys later and get this out to you as soon as I can. Y'all take care. Hit the like button to share, subscribe if you haven't, okay? And we'll see you tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye-bye.